Hi there, Andre here from Peak Motorcycles. I'm here at EICMA 2022. It is coming to the end of day one, but I've just had my energy levels invigorated. So I'm here at the stand called Kove, not sure, K-O-V-E. Somebody had suggested that I look them up after my intro video, so I thought I'd come and find them. And they have some really interesting bikes here. So I think they're a Chinese company. Bikes are available in China. They're just looking to bring them into Europe and hopefully into the UK. They told me who they're talking to about being the distributor for the UK, and I think I know them, so I will speak to them when I get back. So I'm just going to show you around some of the bikes they have here, but the bike that I'm the most interested in is their 450 Rally, and it looks a bit like this. So this is it. This is the Kove 450 Rally. And this is the standard edition, and this one actually has a low seat. It looks really low to the ground. They have a factory edition, which I'll show you in a sec, and this weighs 145 kilos dry, has a 15-litre fuel tank, so only 160 fully fueled, and it makes about 50 horsepower, so that's double my CRF 300 Rally. No idea what the service intervals are on it, but I think as a trail bike and a rally bike, the gentleman told me they're about 6,000 euros equivalent in China, so I don't know what they'll cost by the time they bring them over here. But if that's something that is around the 6,000, 7,000 pound mark for a 50 horsepower, 450cc rally bike, then I think they will do really, really well. I'm just going to have a quick run around the other bikes here just so you can see them. And here we have a 250cc, which they call a Kove Hyper, so it's like a super motard. So this is their 321 RR, which is a little sports bike, a little 320cc twin, which actually looks quite fun. I'm now going to come over here where they have a Kove motor, sort of a, what is that? Is that sort of like a cafe racer kind of vibe going on there? That's the 321F, that's the same 320cc twin. Then over here we have a street bike called a Cadro, which is a 125. Here we have a scrambler called a ZF 500. And sort of based around that same 500 twin is the ZF 500 GY adventure bike. This is the other bike I was really interested in. So this is the same as the 450, but this is their factory version, and I just think that looks solid. He said those are about £10,000 in the factory rally spec. So if that really is a bike that you could just pick up and take rallying, much like you could the Fantic 450 Rally, for half the price. I mean, this one's already got quite a robust sort of steering damper in there. It's got some quite high spec pieces. It's got the roadbook reader up there already mounted. And yeah, that is just a really tidy bike, I think. No idea how it goes, no idea how comfortable it is to ride. But yeah, I really like the look of that. And I think that could be something, if they come here, I'd certainly be interested in trying. Coming down here, they have another sports bike. This one's a 400cc. Again, looks very, very tidy. I suspect it's certainly budget made, and looking at those controls, I would say that's the case. But you know what? When I walked up to it, I thought that's not a bad looking bike at all. Right, then the very last thing I'm going to look at is they have a trail bike up here, which I believe is a 250. And again, that looks pretty solid. Just taking a look at the components that are on here. Yeah, you know what? I mean, it's difficult to tell without riding it, but just from being able to look at that, the green rims are sort of special. This one doesn't have a dash, so I'm guessing it's not road legal. I'm guessing it's an enduro for that. But yeah, again, quite interesting from a brand that I really hadn't heard of and I know very little about. So that's it, that's the end of my video looking at the Kove stand here at EICMA 2022. It's also the end of day one for me, although depending on when I get this edited, who knows when that's actually going to come out. But it's been a really fun day looking at all sorts of bikes, especially what's on here. It's a brand I'd never heard of before. Those 450 rallies really do look interesting if they're good enough. So let's see. I look forward to them turning up next year, and maybe I'll get a chance to ride one. Anyway, I hope this has been interesting and useful. If it has, please check out my other EICMA 2022 content, and maybe I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.